The new episodes find Laura working as a synth rights activist, joining a government committee, the Dryden Commission, dedicated to finding a solution to the synth problem. She's quite cynical about the reasons she got on the commission, Parkinson reveals. But once she's there, I think she enjoys the discourse and the opportunity to talk about these things. And she meets Dr. Neil Sommer, a behavioral scientist. Sommer is played by newcast addition Mark Bonnar, who, according to the actor, shares a mutual attraction with Laura, but has a difficult past in that his child had died in day zero, so he has an emotional tie to everything that's going on. Copyright Channel 4. Having suffered this incredible loss on day zero, it's given him the most extraordinary ambivalence towards synths, adds writer Vincent. Joe, meanwhile, ends up completely isolated, having taken the decision to move to the synth-free community of Waltringham. There, he's cut off from his kids, but encounters some other familiar faces and, says Goodman Hill, is really pushed to his limit by a surprising experience. There's one episode in this, which is hardcore for Joe. It pulled me out of my comfort zone. But it needed to happen, because it's a catalyst for change in Joe. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Niska on the warpath. Copyright Channel 4. Having been very much part of the decision to release the consciousness code, the formidable Niska has gone into hiding in the aftermath and has ended up living this quiet, domestic, secluded life that's pretty different to anything she's experienced before, says Emily Barrington. But something major happens in the first episode that sets Niska off on this path of revenge, delivering, she promises, the most kick-ass humans moments we've had so far. Related, Emily Barrington is Human's secret weapon, Niska's alter ego on Epic, Series 3 and Fighting for Equality. Max the reluctant leader. Copyright Channel 4. Post Day Zero. Max is heading up a synth settlement, but finds his leadership questioned by restless followers, who disagree with his peaceful stance. Many hard decisions have to be made, hints Ivano Jeremiah. Max is the most sensitive of all the synths. He's the most emotional in many ways, explains Human's co-creator Jonathan Brackley. He almost feels everything that little bit more than everyone else, and because of that it felt like he was the prime person to be put in charge of the fate of the other synths. Leo resurrected, but is what? Copyright Channel 4. Straying into slight spoiler territory here, but given that Colin Morgan has been confirmed as appearing in the new series, it's perhaps not a huge giveaway to say that he won't spend all 8 episodes in a coma, after sustaining serious brain damage at the end of the last series. I knew that. I was signed up for 3 years, says Morgan, with a grin. I was told that it wasn't the end of me. Despite appearances, Leo is alive. But what state will he be in when he wakes up? Leo's trying to work out what he is this series, Morgan says. I think this series really feels like him finding himself as a person, and as a human. Copyright Channel 4. As he recovers, Leo will also grow closer to Maddie, who's spent the missing year paying frequent visits to his bedside. There's a sort of connection between them, Morgan hints. They're both two outsiders, having released the code at the end of Series 2. She feels very guilty and alone in that. I guess Leo's the only one who can really understand exactly what she's going through. So they're these two lost souls who suddenly find each other, Mia on an unexpected path, frustrated by lack of progress being made in the synth cause. Mia will go off on quite a different track this series, and Gemma Chan warns that her decisions could spell trouble for Elster's children, and the Hawkins family.